Okay, we are live here at Concord Speedway as we have now people are qualifying on the track here. I'm your host, Adam Roberts, or Project Rico, and the chats. Yeah, we're here in the late models for May 31st, and it's race number 4, I believe, or race 3. We did skip last weekend, so. But yeah, we got cars on the track. They're qualifying, so as soon as they're done, we'll go for our heat races here. So it should be a good one. We don't have a super large field tonight. So I see only about 12 cars on the track, but you know, it'll make for good. It'll still be good, exciting racing. So look forward to it here as they're getting ready. This series is sponsored by Checker Flag Racing, which is a team of Justin Bird, Jeff Hale, I think someone else, and I can't remember. But yeah, they're sponsoring this series this season. It looks like Steve Rex put up the hot lap, so congratulations, Steve. He'll be on the pole for Heat 1. And then we got Richard Parks, Brent Mickus, James Daring, Mike Sugup, Jason Seams, Earl Seams, Lawrence Smiley, Johnny B, and Arthur Hendren. And then I did see Sam on the track earlier. But I didn't see him qualify, or DJ, I didn't see him qualify. So now we're just sitting here waiting. I could probably... Oh, I shouldn't. Maybe I need to. Since I'm in the race. Maybe that'll speed it up. Yeah, Concord is a tricky track. It's kind of like a triangle, you know, kind of like how Pocono. It's got a really fast turn 1, and then a little kink in 2, and then into 3. Should be for some good racing.
It's Adam Roberts.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So I just want to let you know that we have a sponsor for the rest of the season is Pinned, the Pinned Racing League, and they are providing 2 lucky draws at the end of each race for the chicken dinner series that they have, which is a street stock series that they're running. So anyway, so I just want to let you know that and let everybody know that's watching, and we'll send the podium members to you tonight.
All right, sounds good. Look forward to it.
Thank you, man. Thanks for casting.
Yep, no problem. All right, well, there you go. That was Sam, FSB owner. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have some prizes for this. Pin Racing is sponsoring, so if you haven't checked them out, Thursday nights, Pin Racing does street stocks, which is really fun. and Sam will broadcast it on FSB broadcast. FSB Live, I think is what it's called. So if you just search for FSB Live on YouTube on Thursday nights, you can watch them race. I mean, I've seen them race. Street stocks, Indianapolis. They go everywhere with street stocks. It's a really fun league. But yeah, here we go. Again, we only have, looks like 5 for this one, for this first heat. As you see, Steve Rex got the poles on the pole for this heat. And you got Brent in second here. Mike Sukup third. Earl in fourth, and Johnny B in fifth. So we'll see what they can do. Again, this series is open setup, but they provide a base setup for everybody. And then from there, you can modify it how you want to modify it to your driving style. So should be a good one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Steve, I thought, provides a lot of like the base setups. As we are waiting for cars to grid, I'm not sure in what's am I? No? What's going on? There we go. So yeah, it looks like we'll get just one warm-up lap here. Is pace car gonna come in? No, we'll do 2 warm-up laps. Pace car will be in next time by. We'll get going. For the heat races, there are cautions, but the caution laps don't count, so it's only green flag racing here. Sure, what's the best angle? I guess we can see them all here in 3. So pace car's in. Getting ready to go green here.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. And we're underway for heat 1 as Steve pulls into a good lead as Brent and Mike are, now they're 6 and 5. And now we're, a little loose there. Brent has Steve, the number 10 pin car, sponsor of this series. Again, these are short laps. I mean, 16-second laps here. It looks like Johnny B has pulled it in, so maybe he's didn't get the right kind of setup for qualifying. He's probably going to go back and tinker with it a little bit more. Yeah, we're 9 to go here. Now 8. Steve in the lead here. So far, one is, we'll go on board here, see how he's. Looks like you can go full throttle after 1, Oh, a little loose there. Yeah, he's gonna get on that brake, go low, hit the gas a little bit, kind of coast it, and then full throttle it through 2 and now into 3. Brent and Mike here. We've got 4 laps left. As these, heats go by very fast. And then the actual race will be 100 laps.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we've got a yellow. Uh-oh. What happened here? Looks like Mike. Let's see here. It's coming out of... Oh, he just loses it. Clips the wall a little bit. Oh, that's kind of a big hit. I think he tried to... Yeah, it's, as you know, we'll go green. Basically a green, white checkered. It looks like we'll go green. Yeah, we're gonna do a green, white checkered. Interesting. Okay. Maybe not. The pace car is, or yeah, we're not going green. The pace car lights are back on. What is iRacing doing here? What is this pace car doing? Not going green. Not sure what is going on here. They're still side by side. Maybe now we'll get the one to go. Yes, now we're getting the one to go as the cars are telling the pace car, let's go. So. That was a very long caution. Here we go. They're coming down. Gonna have a green, white checkered here. And there they go.
Green flag, green flag.
Now, Earl. Looks like, did he get a black flag? What happened there? Because we are on the white flag. He did get a black flag. Looks like Steve is gonna be able to take winning of Heat 1. Yeah, I'm not sure why Earl got a black flag. He must have passed before it went green. Not sure there. We'll just pretend this is a Budweiser here. To everyone out there, this is a Bud. This Budweiser is for you. So this one, we've got 6 cars. My favorite is here. Lawrence Smiley in the KFC car. Classic car. Car is finger licking good, you know what I mean? But here we go. I need to get them. We need I don't know if that's a finger licking move of the race. I don't know if that's a good title for it. I don't know. If you got some ideas in chat, tell me. I don't know what else could you. They still got the double down move of the race. Yeah, I don't know. The spicy chicken move of the race. So many things you could do. But for some reason I muted iRacing. I don't know why. Must have hit it. But yeah, here we go. Getting ready to go green here.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green. Now, Richard did not get off to a. Oh, there he goes. He's able to move. Oh, these three are right together. Richard, James, and Jason. All together. Well, this Heatler is a little more. Old KFC hits the wall. Richard looks really. He looks really loose. So here, there goes the 2. He's gonna go into 3. That wasn't too bad. He did have to lift coming out though. So now we've got Jason underneath James, number 9 car, and he's gonna make the pass. So hey, it's gonna be a better, spot for him to start if he can hang on to it. Because now James is right there. Oh, I think James had to hit the brake a little bit there. Didn't want to run into the back of Jason. Tell you what, they are also right together back here too. We got DJ, Arthur, and Lawrence. I just call him KFC. But yeah, here we go. 6 to go. Yeah, so the final will have, it's like 11 cars. Which is, it's not that big. It won't be that big of a field. It is the summer season, so it happens. People starting vacations, relaxing, barbecuing, doing things. It's expected. But still, as long as you got double-digit car counts, that'll make for good racing here at FSB. We got 3 to go. Jason looks like he might be gaining on Richard here. So he's keeping right up with him. See that little bend corner, but oh, so you hit the wall there. Little kiss. So we got 1 to go. Let's see, can Jason? He's really wheeling it there. He's really trying. I don't think he's gonna get enough. As Richard takes the heat win. Yeah, Richard, Jason, James, DJ, KFC, and Arthur, Lawrence Smiley. So yeah, so now we're gonna have a little warm up here. And while we do that, they're gonna have a little drivers meeting. I'm going to be right back, as we've got 9.5 minutes till they do the race. All right, looks like they're warming up on the track. You got 7 minutes. So yeah, right here you'd be kind of readjusting your car, you know, setting it up for maybe longer runs. As we go here. Oh, man. Oh, man. See, they're doing 16-second laps. I did notice that the track was a little hot. even though it's only 73 degrees, the track temp is 109 degrees. For practice earlier, I saw the track temp in the 120s. You know, so that's definitely going to have some play into it. As the track gets cooler, it should tighten cars up. So if you're a little loose, and if the track cools off, it should tighten your car up a little bit. Which I think that's how it does it. I don't know. I'm hoping that's how it does. But yeah, we got basically everyone except Richard and Jason. They're not out here yet, so maybe they're talking strategies. We got 4 minutes until feature time. No one's. I don't know if during if during practice, if we had we did 15. What's that? Steve had a 15.934. 15.933. 15.984. Brent. 15 knock. DJ. So seeing if anybody had a 15-second lap. So we got 2 minutes. I wonder if we will have a sticker pecker moment of the race. That's always like a, you know, makes you pucker up, as the title enter as your sticker pecker. Or if we'll have a Captain Crunch of the night. We'll see. We will see. With the only, 11, 12 cars. It might, we might not get those because, larger car counts usually account for those moments. But yeah, I need some more kind of moments of the race. Yeah, we're here at Concord. Let's see. I didn't even look at the points. I forgot to look at the points. Let's see here. Look at the points here. You can see, I don't see Gerard, Travis in this race. But Gerard is. But yeah, we got. Looks like James Daring is the points leader. Brent, Jason, Richard, Earl, Lawrence, DJ, and then some other guys who haven't participated recently. But yeah. So here we go. What? Oh. There it is. So we'll wait here before we get everybody. Now, because I'm in the race, it'll probably take it a while to... I wish I could, like, forfeit. So we got 7 seconds remaining before they grid here. All right, looks like everyone is on the track. So let's do this. Oh, wrong one. All right, starting on the pole, we have the number 10 car, Steve Rex, who will have to go to the back. That's what we do here. Richard will start back also. So on the pole will be Brent. Fourth will be Jason Seams. I'm all messed up now. Shit. Mike Suckup was will be third. Third. James Daring fourth. And Earl, DJ, Johnny B, Lawrence, and then Steve and Richard here have a ULS. You know, it just gives them some time to realize we're gonna go green here. Pace car's off. So let's see what they can do.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green. And we are racing here at Concord Motor Speedway. Everyone's kind of 2x2. Going into this turn. Oh, looks like Johnny B went low, let everyone by. There we go. Also got Brent here in P1. Mike Suckup, and looks like we got some DJ going under James. And then behind him, he's got the pole sitter, Steve Rex. But Richard and Steve are able to get around James there. So now let's see if they can make their way through everyone else. We'll see Brent here, and Mike and Jason are really on it. Man, there's a lot of action on the track. I just don't know if Brett, these three are really right together. We see I see Steve and Richard making their way through. They're trying to get under and the yellow flag is out. It looks like Lawrence and the KFC car has spun. Let's see what happened here. Oh, looked like too much damage, but yeah, it looks like Arthur bounced off the wall here. You'll see he's just kind of falling. Arthur gets a little high, bounces off the wall, clips him. Yeah, I don't think you see much damage for the KFC car, so. But it looks like he is pitting. Arthur also pitted. Did everybody pit? No. Looks like people are just getting right side tires. Because you don't got... Now it looks like Lawrence and Arthur are going to be a lap down now. Caution laps do count. Now we're just waiting here. 11. Arthur, he must have some damage he's getting fixed. Yeah, we're getting ready to go green. They're doubling up. Lights are off on the pace car. So now you see Steve there and Richard in the 4th and 5th position. So yeah, so they've, you know, in under 10 laps moved up some spots. So let's see what happens here. Coming down the green. Brent leads them to the flag.
Green flag.
There's the green. And Brent gets a good start. So does Jason. Mike does not. Because now he's got Richard Parks under him. As Richard now is going under, and now here comes Steve under Mike here. And now Richard sets his sights on Jason. Steve is able, as he is now right on Jason here. You get a run. Look like it. But man, they are really... Tell you, these late models, you really like it, almost like mini dirt. They are just so loose. As Richard is right on the back of Jason. I'm not sure if there's a high line here. I didn't see any during practice. Yeah, so we got Earl here. Jason's older brother. Back in 6th. Richard is trying. He just can't make up any ground. He's right there. He just needs Jason to slip up. Looks like he's gonna try, he's trying to get under him. Just can't see him. Both of them looks like they got into the wall there a little bit. I think the thing is you really have to get a nice run off of 2 and get the, you know, get the corner you want in 3. And that's where, as you see there, Richard got a little loose. Steve's not too far behind. I think he might be, you know, just buying his time, throwing down laps. You see Mike and Earl here racing, DJ and James. Oh,
The yellow flag is out.
James. I saw that right out of the corner there. Looked like he got into the high part. He's coming down here. Yeah, he just too much brake in the corner. He's going behind DJ here. He gets kind of a run. Yeah, he might have hit the brakes, not wanting to run into DJ there. But we're still out front here. We got Brent and Richard. Looks like, did Jason pit? Jason did pit. That's interesting. So Brent, Richard, and Steve have not pitted. Jason, Mike, DJ, Johnny B, all front. Looks like Mike got 4 tires. The other guys only took 2, so yeah, they were gonna go green. Now it'll be Richard on the outside, and Steve will get the preferred line. So we'll see what they can do if they can get around Brent. Oh no, Brent's been very strong. Really good car. Brent and Richard have basically run the same best lap. So yeah, looks like we're not going green. All right, now the pace car lights are on. I'm anxious to see if 4 tires really does anything for Mike back here. But here we go. Pace car pulls off. And there's the green. Brent gets a good run. Richard is right there though on the outside as Steve is right under Richard. Look at Earl throw it in there. And yeah, it looks like Mike was able to get around Jason pretty fast, and they are side by side. Looks like Earl. Oh no!
The yellow flag is out.
Well, I know what that's gonna be. That was a pretty big hit by the 10 as he has had to tow it. Let's see what happened here. Looks like he's trying to make a pass here on Earl. Oh, he helicoptered. Well, you know what that is. That's our Captain Crunch of the night. Oh, gets loose. Gets into boom. Mike having some big damage there. And yeah, he's probably done. Yeah, he had a meatball. So he had definitely some stuff broken there. That was definitely the crunch of the night so far. Looks like, yeah, Mike had to pit. Looks like Richard pitted. So we still have Brent and Steve out there. Yeah, and Richard has pitted, so he's elected to take tires here with 69 laps to go. Nice. Sorry. Well, yeah, we'll see what that does. I think Richard only took 2. He might have taken 4. I wish it would tell me. But my timing screen does not tell me. But yeah, we're getting ready to go green here. So the lights are off. Brent's gonna lead him back. Gonna lead him to the flag here. So let's see. Steve is a little ahead of him here.
Green, green, green.
There's the green. Brent gets a good start. And he is right there. There's signal file. So the one of Jason and DJ up. And he pitted 10 laps ago. Here comes Richard. He's moving to the 5th. He got around Johnny B there. Earl's going to get under Johnny B. And now Mike is going to follow. But up front, we've got Brent, Steve, and Jason. And looks like Brent is catching, or Steve, sorry, because he is right on the back bumper. Now they're on the same tires. Oh, he bumped him. I know, he didn't mean to do that. Let's see what happened if... Man, look at Jason really going through there. Let's see. Did he get loose? No, I just Steve had the bottom and was hooked up there. So not much you could do. We can go. Let's look at what Jason saw. Woo! Some fancy driving there, Jason. Let's see. Now that puts Richard in 2nd. Mike in 3rd. Looks like Brent. Steve is back to 5th. He did not pit. So Earl, Johnny B, Brent, DJ all pitted. So Steve is still on the same tires he started with. I believe he's getting an EOLL. Oh, he's coming in the pit. No, he's not. No. So now he'll have to work his way back up there. As we have a new leader. Jason, but Richard is on the outside there. And look who's in for 4th after all this. My man Lawrence in the KFC car. We'll see what he can do. Now Jason does have a little bit older tires than Richard. They are side by side here. And there's a green flag. They both get to a pretty good start. Jason is on the inside there, and whoa, Richard drives right around him on the edge. What a move that was. Richard just got a, oh, they are mixing it up back here. But now look, Jason's coming right back. Because he's now under Richard.
The yellow flag is out.
The yellow is out. I think, yep. I saw him fall back. We'll see what happened. Looks like what happened. He just didn't have the car there and got ran over by Steve. I'm on board with Steve here, is there? I'm sorry, Brent, not Steve. It looks like the 23, and he got taught. It just, yeah. I don't think Brent expected him to do that. Here we go. With only, looks like Jason is coming in again. Tell you what, only having 11 cars, we're seeing a lot of action still. A lot more cautions than I thought we'd see. That just, you know, shows you this track. It's a hard track to drive. As Jason comes in the pits. Looks like he's getting right sides. Is he gonna get lefts? Looks like it. Well, he gets lefts. He's away. He's got 4 new tires on it. And now we've got a new leader in Richard. It's Mike and Earl up here, along with DJ. So we'll see now what Richard can do. With 53 laps to go, we're not even halfway yet.
Green flag.
There's a green. Richard gets a really good start there. Able to pull ahead. So, DJ on the outside here of Earl. He's going to take that high line. Didn't work in that corner. But here we got these two. Steve and Brent. They had a little tuss up. And Steve is able to get under Brent. So we'll see how they race. And there's Jason with his 4 tires. So let's see if he can do anything here. He can get around these two. We got Earl in third. And here's a pass. Steve is going under DJ here. He's got the bottom. DJ goes way wide. And all 3 are able to get around him. I don't know if that was intentional or if he just drove it too deep. Because he's right back on it. Richard and Mike are on the same tires. So now I don't know if one of them got 2, one of them got 4. But yeah, it looks like Brent and Steve are able to get around Earl here. See if Earl is as nice to his brother. Oh, Earl gets loose. Goes high. But does not bounce off the wall. But he probably has a little damage there. Jason's able to get around him. I'll tell you what, Micah's right there. As Richard is a little bit, let's put their lines here. They got about the same line in 2, but in 3, looks like Mike is kind of rolling on through the center a little bit better. 1, they're about the same. 2, they're about the same. But this is where Mike has really been making up. Well, Richard did a little bit better in that one. We're now here to... Steve is coming. As Mike is a little loose there. And now Steve is right there, and Steve is going to go right under him. And it looks like Brent will follow. So now, can these guys get back up to Richard? They have a little bit fresher tires. But yeah, we've got 37 to go. That's my number, 37. Tell you what, this is pretty darn good short track racing. Richard is right now. Steve has a little bit better lap, just by, you know, a tenth. He's a tenth faster, but on that lap he wasn't. So I think Richard might have missed his mark there. He was a little high. No, Steve is, you know, he's just waiting for Richard to make even a bigger mistake. 'Cause yeah, it looks like Richard's car is a little tight. It's not rolling through the center. Let's see here when they roll through. Yeah, Richard just, oh, he overdrove that one. And now Steve is right there. Oh!
The yellow flag is out.
That is going to give Steve 2 incidents. As he got into... low. Yeah, that's a tough one. You're on board here with Richard. I mean, yeah, he just moved up to the track too much. Now, Steve stays out. Oh, never mind. The 2 incident rule is not active in this Sunday night series, but he will get an EOLL, or should. Richard, Brent is still pitting. Looks like he's getting 4. So that's going to put him back. Everyone else took 2. Let's see what happens if Steve stays in the lead or has to move back. Huh, okay. Well, I thought Steve would get an EOLL for that, but yeah, here we go. Is maybe Richard didn't pit. I don't think he did. Here we go for the green. 27 to go. Now 26. Oh, Richard has the high side there. Richard's gonna dive it. Can he make the high side work? He is trying. They are side by side. Steve just can't get around him. Richard's making that high line work. Oh. Can't. Yeah, Steve just can't pull away. Now we got Jason there with some fresh tires. Is he going to make it 3 wide? He almost does. Now, I imagine this is eating up Richard's tires. But they're still side by side. This is great racing here at Concord. Oh, and now he's able to get. He was able, and now Richard is spinning. Oh, no. Not what Richard wanted to do. Oh. Well. As they're trying to. You gotta get in front of that pace car. Oh, they're telling him to stay behind the pace car. He did not make it before. So he's going to have to not pit. Now he's coming in. That's going to put him a lap down there. Let's check out what happened. Richard just gets loose. I mean, there's nothing you can do when you get loose right coming out of the turn. DJ just backs into the wall there and takes a hit from the 26. Not a lot of room there when you got a bunch of race cars. So that's gonna put this Richard's gonna go 1 lap down. He shouldn't go 2 laps down. He's gonna get 4 fresh tires. But he'll be a lap down, so he will need a caution to get that lap back. And I mean, the way this night's been going, it could happen. We're gonna go green next time by here. With Steve Rex leading him down. Pace car is off.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Not going green.
Going green.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I take it Richard was given the wave around. I'm not sure. But now Richard is not a lap down as he went around the pace car, so They waved it off. Well, here we go.
Green, green.
There's the green. So now Richard can make his way up to the field here. As Jason gets loose. Oh, they are. Oh,
The yellow flag is out.
that's going to be a big one. Oh, whoa. James daring with that. Very daring. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he gets clipped. And Jason, oh, DJ gets him. And the 45 helicopters him. You know what that's going to be? That's another Captain Crunch of the night. Yeah. But then we also have here, what's this? This is going to be your watch him go drive through here. Oh, that will make your sticker pecker. Two things in one. What happened? All right. Yeah, we've got 14 laps left. Let's go through the field here. We got Steve in first, Brett in second, Earl third, Mike, KFC, Lawrence is here, fifth. Richard will start sixth. And Johnny B starting seventh there. Let's see what happens. We'll come 12 to go. Can Richard get through all these cars? There we go.
Green, green, green.
Green flag as Steve and Brent are side by side. There's Mike. Earl. And there's Richard. We're coming with 11 to go here. Anybody's race. Let's see what Richard can do. He's going to have to make some moves here to get up there. So far, Richard's not able to gain anything, so he might have had some damage. As we're coming with 8 to go. We got 8 to go, and Steve is pulling out of a, making it. There's a battle for third. Earl's trying. Yeah, and Richard just must have some damage and just can't make any ground up. As Steve is throwing down laps that are 15 seconds. I mean, and he's got 50 laps on these tires. He's throwing down some of the fastest laps right now. I think the track is probably cooled off. Yeah, a little bit. But we got 5 to go, 4 to go now. Steve is right there. There's Brent. and Mike and Earl. He's trying. He's pushing. You can see him really driving deep in that corner. So we've got 3 to go. 3 to go. Earl's trying everything he can to get that podium. He's right there. They have the same amount of tires. 2 to go. Can Earl do it as we're coming down to the white flag? White flag with Steve. Oh, there's Earl. He's right there. He's going to have to make a pass here. He's going to drive it deep. Mike goes high. Steve is going to win it. And Earl cannot make it past Mike. We got Steve, Brent, and Mike stuck up. The top 3. Steve here. So there it is. Oh gosh. And we should be getting some guys here in the booth. So yeah, we'll wait and talk to the race winner. 2nd, 3rd place. So Steve gets it done. They held off Brent and Mike, who had fresher tires there at the end. All right. See Brent, there's Steve. There's Mike. All right. Well, what a race, fellas. I appreciate you guys getting in the booth. We got 3rd place finisher, Mike. Mike Suckup. You know, had a heck of a night. Had a couple little dust ups there, but you're able to fight for a 3rd. Just talk about your night and how it went.
Oh, I just spent most of the time just trying to stay out of the crashes and stay out of trouble. I definitely didn't have the car, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of surprised as many little crashes there were for, we only had 12 people on the grid there, 11 people. So yeah, I mean, great job. What was your, I guess, going into tonight? I mean, do you like this track? Do you have a good setup? What did you need more of, I guess, in your setup?
That's just long run speed, a little too free. It was a little back end was dancing. Plus, it was a hard track to ride beside people, so that was a struggle. I didn't like being
Yeah.
anywhere near anybody.
Yeah, it looked like that for everybody. When you had someone, if you're under them or if you were on the outside, it looked like it was very, it really, your car would dance around. But again, good podium. And then we'll go to 2nd place, Brent. You definitely had some interesting things there happen. But you were able to overcome it and get a 2nd place. Just talk about your night and how it went.
Yeah, it's a tough track. Track tempo was pretty high, so
Yeah.
it was going to lead to making it an even tougher track. So getting the balance of the car was really, really hard, which is probably what led to a lot of the crashes because I felt like my set to be fast was on edge, if not drifting at times,
Yeah.
to be honest. And then I didn't expect the left rear tire to wear as much as it did, but my left rear was because of the sliding was wearing way more than it should ever in one of these cars.
Yeah.
So it's definitely made it a 1 lane track. That was super difficult to pass, and just getting behind people like you really You needed them to make a mistake, or you're not going around, or you're not getting around them, or you're going to hit them.
Yeah.
And I think the accidents happen because of the closing speed. Just everybody's running. I mean, you're running mad fast and really close. And
Yeah.
if something checks up or anything, there's nowhere to go. It's
Yeah.
just walls.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it looked like. A lot of them was just like a little slip up if you were right behind them. They just, you couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, I tagged LJ Lawrence.
Yeah.
And spun him out. And I wasn't like, I had looked to the left because DJ was on my left. And literally, I looked right and I was like, oh, he was there.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. But yeah, I mean, great podium, great second place, great run. And yeah, we'll go to the man of the hour, Steve Rex. You're able to get it done. Got the pole, had to go back, work your way through the field, but yeah, you were able to pull it off there. Just yeah, talk about your night and how everything went for you.
Yeah, the car was fast. Pulled a setup, an old one um, that I had, and put it in there, and it was good. It's one we use at a lot of different tracks, so it was good to run up front. I think it's the
Mhm.
first race of this season that I made, but yeah, the car handled real good. The only thing I noticed is like during the race, like if somebody's like on your outside and they try to hold you down like you do at normal tracks, that
Yeah,
really doesn't work here because that bottom you can't hold it on the bottom like
right.
just because of the momentum and the weird mini Pocono or whatever you want to call this.
Yeah,
It made it really hard and it didn't take much contact because if you're fast, you're on edge and that's where everybody's car was and it's unfortunate. I got into Brent one time, and I got into Richard another. Um, and just looking at it, it looked like their cars were like the back end was walking out a little bit. But I think that's just how they drove, and mine didn't
yeah,
drive like that. So it threw me off a little bit, and I apologize to them guys. I don't race like that, but it looked like everybody had made one mistake or another tonight.
yeah, yeah. That was definitely a theme for the track. Was yeah, I mean a little mistake and yeah, you were uh, toast, but still great win. It made for exciting. There was for some exciting racing. So yeah, now that you're since you're the winner, you got any shout outs or anything you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, thanks to all the guys over at Riding Dirty. We shared setups or tips and go back and forth, and we're all probably running one based off a base setup with a few tweaks. And obviously Sam at FSB for putting
Hmm.
this together. I apologize, I haven't been able to make it out as much as I want, but it's been a busy summer when this started up, and thanks for you for putting on the broadcast and inviting us up here to speak our minds.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I enjoy it. I just a random Sunday was like, I'm gonna check this out, and I was like, I'll broadcast it, and then from then I've been hooked. I love it, so I appreciate it, and everything. Yeah, and I think I know Pin Racing is sponsoring this series, and they're Sam explained it in the beginning, but I forget what he said about
Yeah, so
about
there's
what they
a pay to play series.
yeah,
It's actually called Chicken Dinner, but it's affiliated with Pinned and Unpinned. Pinned is the open setup, Unpinned is fixed, and then Chicken Dinner is open setup with the $2 entry. So what we do over at Pinned Riding Dirty is sponsoring 2 wheel spins every week for free entries into Chicken Dinner, just to try to help the series grow. It is new. I think we're only 4 races into it. But yeah, it's a good time. It's get the guys out, get a little exposure. I'll
yeah,
share a setup for them, and so they'll at least be competitive. But it'll let them come out and experience it for free.
yeah, awesome. What's the next track you guys are racing at there?
The next track. Give me 1 second. I know Unpinned is at Iowa tomorrow, and I'm actually excited for that.
Yeah,
Um, Let me see where chicken dinner's at. I'm trying to bring up Discord and look, but it's
Yeah.
giving me a hard time.
Yeah, and when is that chicken dinner? It's Thursdays, is what he said, I think.
No, pinned is on Thursday. It's random too. It's on Tuesdays. It's random
Oh,
Tuesdays.
okay, random Tuesdays. Okay.
Yeah. So the next. Oh wow, my Discord is never my 6-9. So yeah, June 9th, which is a Tuesday, and it'll be at the Legacy Michigan track. So everybody will
Okay.
be competitive there because the setup really
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Tires
Right.
last, and draft takes control.
Awesome. Well, yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming up here in the booth and you know, giving everyone a show tonight. It was a great
Yeah, I
race.
appreciate
So
you having us.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that'll do it for me tonight. Tomorrow we got the Xfinity cars at Nashville, so that should be fun. And then trucks on Wednesday. The and then Friday we'll have the Pro Cup. And I actually won't be able to broadcast the Friday race, the next Sunday race, or the Xfinity race because I'll be on vacation. I'll be in Florida, so I
Nice.
won't be able to broadcast those. But maybe the June, I think this 13th, I'll be back, so I might be able to hop on and do this race. But appreciate everyone with the likes, subscribes. It really helps me out. You know, helps out FSB and get our name out there. And we will see you tomorrow for Xfinities.